When did you first start thinking about doing something like this?
Actually, John, this work dates back multiple years. We started in 2007. So what you're seeing today is not simply the publishing of a list. It's really the capstone of a multi-year effort to try to make a difference in stemming the tide of these illicit minerals that fuel the conflict in places like the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
And ultimately, what do you hope to achieve by doing this?
Okay, so our hope is to reduce the flow of illicit minerals out of the DRC. The way that we're doing that is a three-part process. The first is we have set up a protocol starting in 2010 to be able to certify on the ground the minerals that are actually exiting the country. So we understand by bag of ore, did this come from a legitimate source or not? The second element is an auditing element. We're able to audit the smelters involved in the food chain. So as they receive these minerals, we're making sure that they're not receiving minerals from an illicit source. Then finally, and this is only relevant if you can do the first two, is we're identifying the smelters involved in our food chain, in our supply chain. So there's 195 smelters that we've identified to date. That represents about 80% of our spend. And those 195 smelters, we've identified them, and our objective is to get 100% of the smelters that we used to be certified to be using minerals that are traceable to be coming from legitimate sources.
It sounds complicated. How complicated has it been?
Well, to set up this protocol, because HP can't do this alone, we've been leading a multi-party, multi-company effort, again, over numerous years. And so the challenges is getting into traceability on the ground, getting the certification processes, getting smelters to agree. To date, we've got about 29 smelters that are in fact certified, so it can be done. And then identifying the smelters has been a complicated process. But I think we're now at a tipping point to where we can trace the minerals, we can audit the smelters, we know what smelters are in our food chain. We're encouraging others to join us and to do the same and to pressure the smelters to only use minerals from legitimate sources.
Well, to our TV viewers, we just showed a couple of the major suppliers to HP. Are your suppliers, would you say, on board with this?
Yeah, I would say important partners that have been with us in this effort are key partners, Intel and AMD. So you look at the companies that are helpful in leading this effort forward, and key suppliers to us, like Intel and AMD, are great examples of technology companies that are standing up to lead this effort beside us.
And you mentioned you'd like others to basically join you in this. Are there any big companies that you've reached out to and are hoping to see do something similar?
Yeah, I'm not going to name any names here, John. I think the usual suspects. And it's important, we think, that the whole industry move forward together. But whether people follow or not, HP is going to lead.